Thanks for tuning in again with us here at DUBSEEZ KRONIC, and we're here with another video for you, another helpful tip on how to germinate cherry seeds. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If you're wondering what all the mess this stuff is back here, and these tools are for, and this tin foil, and this glass of water, spray bottles over here too, I have that as well. Alright, so let's get down to it there. And I want to say thank you to all my day one A1s and for subscribing and for staying with us and helping our channel to grow. And we're still looking forward to getting towards that farm. So please do, if you will, hit that subscription button, hit that subscribe button, like, share it with the family, the community, become a part of the community so you can know what's going on with our next content and our upcoming videos. Just doing what we got to do to get this farm in order here, and this is a part of it, so I hope that you enjoy it. And if you do enjoy it there, what I want you to do, smash that like button if you will, for your brother, one time for your mind. Alright, so in order to get these seeds to germinate, I hear the process is once we get this seed, once you can see it's very small, there's a seed right there. A seed. You see the seed? You see the seed? You see the seed? Okay, well, there so happens to be another seed that is entrapped or enclosed inside this shell right here. And that's the seed that we're looking for, and that's the seed that we're going to try to get into. And if we do this properly, then we'll be able to see what a cherry tree looks like through its germination stages and its when you transplant it and transfer it over into going from seed to a nice, full, healthy, grown tree that will produce beautiful fruit. Once again, smash that like and share button if you haven't done so already. Holler at your boy, DUBSEEZ KRONIC. Alright, well, let's get down to business because I don't like to waste time, you know what I mean? Time is money. I don't play with that either. Have you heard the new single yet? Did you see the latest of content yet? That's what I want you to become a part of the community for, so that you can stay up to date with the things, because I have all kinds of platforms that are going on with you there. So, thank you for the ones that have become a part of our channel, that are a part of the channel, that have been a part of our channel. But if you don't mind, I'm going to turn this just a little bit there. Not liking the angle that much. But anyways, that's what we got to work with. That's the budget. The budget says that, so we're going to shut up and get down to business. Okay, so we got to crack this seed open. This seed needs to be cracked open so that we can get to the seed that's in the inside of that there. So I brought a couple other things just in case I may need to. So I'm going to try to gently as I can squeeze upon this seed at the top. Some people say cut it and then crack it, and I don't know. I'm just gonna go about it my way because I don't have a pair of those shears. So I'm gonna see if I can get it just to crack open enough here that I can open it and not damage the seed. Okay, I don't want to damage the seed, so you're gonna watch me do this here. Now, might need to put the paper on my lap just in case things fall. I don't want them to be. I'm gonna get this thing to crack open, and hopefully we can get to the part that's gonna help us plant a healthy cherry tree. Okay, be with me, be with me, be with me, community. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. If I crack this open properly, you owe me a like, share, and subscribe. And you gotta share it to your closest of buddies, to your family members. Okay, I'm not liking that right now. I'm gonna open this up just a little bit. It's a little too tight. It was too tight, so I didn't like that. So I want to have the space there. It's almost about the size of the seed there, so that I don't have to press too hard. And when I'm done pressing, it will not crush the seed completely. So I was going about that all wrong at first. I'll be honest with you. I had it close like this, and it was just too tough. And what I mean by too tough is say I do get it cracked, but this thing's gonna close all the way. These vice grips are gonna go to the space that I left for them. That space right there. So that I could have possibly damaged that. So I'm glad that I didn't get it cracked at that point in time. And we're gonna try and do it this way. I believe this would be a safer way. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the description box below. And I know my face is up out of this a bit, but it's just the way that it is right now, so that I can show y'all. We're just in a very tight space right now, if that works better for you. What's going on there, community? Much love and respect to you. Hope that your day's going blessed. Hope that your garden's growing just beautifully. Hope that your day's going beautifully. All right now, and here we go. All right. Maybe I should do it over this, just so that I can. I don't want to mess it up at all, y'all. So this is for us. This is for both of us. Okay, maybe I want to open it up just a little bit more. Just don't want it to go badly, y'all. Crack it just a little bit. Nope, not enough. I'm going to have to close it just a little bit more. Okay, so I have to close it a bit more. Yeah, better. All right, well, you go about it in the way that you need to go about it, and I'm going to go about it the way that I'm going to go about it. I can feel it trying to crack, but I don't want to go too much. Like, I don't want to break it. Alrighty, well, everything flew everywhere, but look what we found. Look what we found. See that seed there, y'all? See that little seed in there? That little seed right there, that's a cherry tree. So what we want to do is, so that we can get this thing back to like revitalization, we're going to drop this in this water cup for a couple hours and let that thing get back revitalized. Drop it in a cup of the water. You see it in the bottom there, the water. Can you see it there at the bottom there? That's okay. We're okay. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that, but you can see it there. It's right there, that little thing right there. See that seed in there? Just let it sit there, and we want to rehydrate it. That's what we want to do. And once we do rehydrate it, then what we're going to do is lay out this toilet paper here, and we're going to, once that thing has been rehydrated, I'm not going to soak it right now. I'm going to wait closer till that thing has been rehydrated for a couple hours, and then we're going to come back to it, and we're going to spray this down and dampen this toilet paper. And after we're done that, we're going to wrap the seed that is rehydrated in here, and then we're going to put all of this in here, and then or we're going to put all of this in here, and then we're going to put that in here, and then we're going to put it into the fridge, and we're going to wait a couple of days. So I'm going to press, I'll be back to you in a few minutes. Sit tight. Go have a drink or something like that, or, you know, whatever you be sipping or smoking on. That's up to y'all. Much love. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this in the window. Maybe that might help it to rehydrate a little bit better. I don't know. Just something that just popped into my head, and I felt that you guys should be a part of that. So that's why I did that. All right? All right. See you in another minute. Just gonna let it sit there and show it germinating and getting rehydrated for a little bit, just so I can have the footage. Okay, people, moment of truth. We are back. It's been 2 hours. We waited, and it's now 3 o'clock. We put this in here at 1 o'clock. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drain this water, put it into the cup there. Take this seed that should be, looks like it's done, rehydrated itself a bit here. And all we're going to do is put it into this paper, our Kleenex, paper towel, whatever you may use. I just have some regular old TP, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it in there. We're going to wrap it up there. Then we're going to put it into this tin foil, and then we're going to wrap that up. And then I'm going to put it into the fridge so that it can do its germinating and in peace. And we're going to check on it in a few days. And then we're going to come back, and hopefully we've got a seed that is sprouted and ready to be planted into the medium. Some call it potting soil, topsoil, planting soil, whatever you call it. But yeah, I'm excited to get this started, so let's get this done. All right. How many think it's going to work? Leave me a comment in the description box below. How many people think that it's not going to work? Also, leave me a comment in the description box below. But I'm hoping that you're praying for positivity. That's what we pray for here. So, here we go. Now what I'm going to do is, I don't even put my fingers onto it there. I just hope that, let's get a little bit more of that water out of there first. I don't want it to drizzle and tear up everything underneath it. So there we go. Okay, so that's just enough. Alright, so we're going to drop this thing in there. There we go. You can see the seed right there. There it is. Little tiny seed there. And all we're going to do is actually spray this. Okay, so I'm going to fold this in here like so. Fold it in here like so. And so I don't get everything underneath it wet, I'm going to put because we're going to put it in that bag first there. Sorry about that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is find it again. Okay, it's right about here. There, okay. Focus on that spot. Turn this over. Flip this over. I can see it right there. I'm just going to spray that down just a bit there. And then I'm going to put it into this Ziploc bag that we have here. And tuck it in here. Now that it's done rehydrated itself and we've done dampened the, making like our own medium, I guess what you want to say here with this Kleenex. I remember doing this with my teachers back in grade school. Well, grade school trick there. So that's what we're going to do there. Going to leave that in there. I don't want to make it too wet so that it gets moldy. And I'm going to take that air up out of there. I don't believe that's going to help it too much. We want to just get a little bit of air in there so that it has enough. But now I'm going to wrap it up into this tinfoil that I have here. And I'm going to pray, and I hope that you pray with me that we did this properly and that it's going to work. So, I don't know if I use too much tinfoil or that's too much, but it's the first time doing it, so I don't mind. And mark a date on here. Okay. See, mark a date on that there so that we know what we put it in. Today is the 17th, July 17th, 2026. Okay. And actually, I'll put the time. So, where time is 3:07 p.m. 3:07 p.m. Okay, and like so, I'm gonna pop that into the fridge there, and we're gonna pray that our cultivating gods of watching us work hard and praying that they're praying with us, that we may be able to sprout a cherry seed so that we can then take our time as we watch it grow and go through its different transitions and everything else like that. You know, when you get to run outside in the springtime's just about ending, them cherries are popping up and they're bright red and juicy, and oh, I just can't wait to taste one of these cherries. It's going to take some time for the tree to grow, but come along this journey with us at DUBSEEZ Chronic. But also, we have a garden here. It's not just about chronic with me. I enjoy the cannabis. I do the plant. I enjoy the different strands that it has. We're looking for different phenotypes into it as well. But most of all, I just enjoy growing and being a part of that society and being a part of that world. My mother's always had plants in our house. Our house would look like a mini jungle in it there. No pun intended, and please don't be using any ignorant racist terminology on this channel. We don't play that. I don't have any racist bones in my body towards any other ethnicities, and I pray that the people that are on this channel would not either as well, so that we can get along in this world a little bit better and learn to grow with our plants, right? We want to grow with our plants. We're not trying to go backwards in this world. We've already made enough mistakes. So what we're trying to do is learn from our mistakes on this channel so that we may be able to grow. And we want to put that into we want to put that into our character and our everyday life. We want to be able to grow with every chance that you get. You know what I mean? When you reach one, you teach one. You know what I mean? You get a chance to learn something. That means that you've earned something. That's a good thing for you. And I pray that you would understand that this channel is all that I'm trying to do is trying to grow with y'all. And I pray that y'all will grow with me and interact with my channel more, so that we'll be able to, you know, get a better understanding of each other's wants and desires and needs and that whole section there. You know, I'm really happy with what's going on in our lives right now. Looks like them wildfires are lighting up a little bit. I don't know if that means that they're done putting the fires out there. I don't know if the fires are out yet. I don't check onto the news too often right now. As I'm going through my transitions, I need to keep everything else that's no good for my growth away from me. So that's why I don't pay attention to a lot of other things other than what I'm doing, family, friends, other than that, you know what I mean? So please forgive me. That's just my own personal preference and what I go about it as. I'm trying to make my music, so please check up on our music at any of the platforms. You should be able to catch us at Apple, iTunes, Deezer, YouTube Music, Rap Chat, BandLab, SoundCloud. I pray I'm not forgetting any of them. I don't like doing that. I really appreciate these platforms and the hard work that they do, helping us to put our content out there. So when we're working together, we're growing together. As you can see, we're getting at here. I'm learning to grow with other than just my own wants. You know what I mean? I like the comments. I like the comment sections to hear what other people are thinking. As long as it's positivity, we won't want none of that negativity over here. But if you know something, help somebody to teach somebody to grow. Leave a comment in the description box below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And I just want to say thank you once again. Stay blessed.